Okay, so welcome to Marco Restoration and Refinishing. Here we have some chairs. This is one of 6 chairs, and you can see that all these chairs have been taken apart, completely taken apart, and that's what we do before we refinish or restore them. You can see that there's a chair here, there's a chair here, there's a chair here, there's a chair here. So what we're going to do is show you a chair completely together. So here's a chair that's completely together, that's ready for restoration and refinishing. But you can see it's loose. It has a top on it. The top has to be changed. The whole chair has to come apart. There's no sense refinishing or restoring a chair unless it comes apart. You can see by the underside that the chair is attached by 4 screws in the center of these angles. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's 2 screws holding this angle in, 2 screws holding this angle in, each one. And it gives general support to the chair. What happens is that these become loose, and the chair becomes loose, and there's no sense taking all the finish off and making a chair new if it's not structurally sound. So here, I have a chair that I've taken the seat off and 2 of the angles off. I have the screws out of these angles here, supports. So I'm going to take those off and start to dismantle the chair so you can see what has to happen if you're going to do a restoration job. Because this is the 5th chair out of the group of 6, it's always wise to mark on there number 5. So when we're putting things back together, we know what belongs to the right piece of chair. So here's one of the angles. So we simply write number 5 on it. And everything is bagged and tagged. The bag gets a number 5 on it. Just to keep things organized. And so we can put things back together. We know what belongs to that chair. You can see that I already have the cover off this chair. The angles go in the bag. And all the screws go in the bag. If you don't do this, the screws are different sizes, and when you go to put the chair back together, whether you're using these screws or not, you'll need them for sizing. So the next step, and generally these are the tools that you would need to take the chair apart. Very simple. So now we have the angles that we have to take apart here, 2 more. I have them a little bit loose, but they usually only loosen on one side, so you have to do the rest of the work yourself. Get these apart. Okay, there's another angle. As you can see, it's not the easiest thing to do. Okay, so that one's not going to come apart that easy, so we don't want to force it. You end up forcing it, you're going to cause damage. So the next thing we can do is we'll mark this with a 5 on it. It goes into the bag. Now we have to take the chair apart. And unless you know how the chair is structured, it's a bit tricky to do that. This chair here is all dowels. So there's dowelings here, there's dowelings here, 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 here. So what we want to do is make sure that we work on the weakest point. This is the weakest point and it's already apart. So we're going to start on this side. You have to be careful of. Okay, so this is the trickiest part of the chair. If you're going to have a breakage, it's going to be right here. There's a dowel that goes through here, and there's a dowel that goes through here. But this chair is all put together like this. So before you can pull that apart, these dowels have to, this back part has to come off. So this is where you got to be a little careful. And there you go. There's the chair, all apart, all the pieces. Now completely ready to be stripped, repaired, and put back together. After it's stripped, basically this is what you're going to have right here.